Welcome to this e-learning demonstration where we'll be looking at the processes for sending e-referrals. We'll be looking at two processes. We'll be looking at the routine referral process and the 2-week wait referral process. In this section of our e-tutorial, we will look at the process for creating a routine ERS referral. For our first presentation, I'm going to begin in the Consultations tab. But before I do begin, I just want to point out that over on the right hand side, you must make sure that PDS is highlighted in blue rather than red. So to begin, on the left hand side of the screen, I'm just going to click on the Add button. So we're going to add a routine NHS referral. So I'm just going to hover the mouse over the word referral, and then I'm going to select routine NHS referral. When I select the routine referral, the Select Referring Clinician box pops up. I'm just going to click onto the drop-down menu. A list of clinicians would now appear. If the clinician I was looking for wasn't on the list, I could click on the magnifying glass to do a search for them. On this occasion, I'm going to select Dr. Mahmood from the list of options, and then click OK. The e-referral service form now pops up, and there are several boxes that must be completed. The first one is the initial referring clinician or organisation. So I'm just going to click on that drop down. From that list that appears, I'm just going to select Dr. Mahmood. Before we continue, I'm just going to get rid of the alert in the bottom left hand corner because it's covering some of the fields that we need to complete. So I'm just going to click Remind Me Later. That's better. So I'm just going to select Specialty, and I'm just going to select, there it is, Orthopaedics. To the right of specialty is the clinic type. I'm going to click on there, and from the list of available options I'm going to select knee. Now I need to click Search All, which is on the right hand side of the screen. And once that's run, I'll just select 3 or 4 different clinic options. Next, I hit the Request button on the right hand side of the screen. Once you're happy with the services you've selected, click the Continue with Selected Services button. A warning box requesting that the patient's details need to be checked to make sure they're up to date pops up, and just click OK on there. So at this point, we're just going to hit the Submit button. The next step then will be to print this out. So I'm just going to scroll down, and I'm going to choose the option Select Appointment Request Summary with Password. And then I just click the Print button to print a copy of the referral out. So once I've printed a copy of the referral out, I can just go to the bottom of the screen, right at the very bottom in the Release Info section. I then just need to click on the Please Select an Action button. I'm just going to hit the drop down there, and I'm going to choose I have selected a service and click OK. The Service Not Selected pop-up box appears. Click Yes to confirm that you've selected the appropriate service. On the Referrals Details form, select Clinical Term. In this example, I'm going to search for an orthopaedic referral. So let's select Orthopaedic Referral and then click OK. I'm just going to click OK once more and add some text to our e-referral letter. Dear patient, please see attached consultation and latest investigation. So I'm just going to select clinical content. Okay, then I'm going to select consultations. And I'll select the appropriate date, which in this example is the 16th of July. And now I'm going to select investigations and values. And again, I'm going to select the events of the 16th. And then click preview so we can see what that looks like in more detail. Okay, let's just scroll down. And if we zoom in, apologies because I know that's quite small on here, but on your own PC obviously you'll be able to read the preview a lot clearer. As I scroll down, you can see all the different sections that we selected earlier. When you're happy with the content, click Authorize and Send. And finally, our completed referral now appears on the patient's record. In this next section, we will look at the process for sending an ERS 2-week wait referral. So we're going to start the process from the Consultations tab by clicking on the Add button. And then I'm going to hover over the referral option. This brings up NHS referral, and I'm going to select 2-week rule. The box to select the referring clinician now pops up. Just click on the drop down, and in this example I'm just going to select Dr. Mahmood. And then I'm going to click the OK button. The e-referral form now opens, and it's important that we remember that this is for a 2-week wait. So I'm just going to click onto specialty, and I'm going to select 2-week wait from the list of options there. Next I'll select clinic type. And because 2-week wait was chosen as the specialty, you can see that all the 2-week wait clinics now appear. I'm just going to select breast. And when I click search all, it will look for the appropriate 2-week wait clinics. And I'm just going to select the appropriate clinic, the first one on this list, and then click the request button. So once I've selected the clinic, I then need to click appointment search button to find that appointment slot. A pop-up box now appears, just asking us to review the referral to confirm that we're happy to continue. It's just to make sure that we've selected the right service for our patient. So I'm just going to click on there to confirm that we're happy with that. I'll just scroll down and I think I'll select the 10 AM appointment, and let's book that one. The check patient details box now appears. As we're using a dummy patient, I'm just going to click OK. Then confirmation of the appointment details pop up, and I'm just going to click submit. Okay, so now I'm just going to print this out. I'm going to select appointment summary with password and then print. So once I've pressed print, I'm going to click on the please select an action box in the release info fields right at the bottom of the screen, and I'll choose I have selected a service. Let's OK that. The box to confirm we are selecting the right service now pops up, so let's just click yes on there. Okay, so back on the referral, and the option to create a task for the letter has now popped up for us. So I'm just going to click into the radio button there to confirm that we want to do that, and click OK. Oh, a warning box has just popped up because it's not been assigned to a team, and in fact a clinical term needs assigning to it as well. So I'm just going to click OK on there and then select the user or team link. So that's the team assigned, so I'm just going to whiz up to the top of the form. I'm just going to click on the magnifying glass next to clinical term. So I'm just going to search for the term fast track referral and select the option fast track referral for suspected breast cancer. If I click OK now, it should create the task for our letter. Right, now let's click on the EAMS button in the top left hand corner and then select workflow. And then finally, if we select referral management, our referral letter will now appear in the pending letter tasks, and our process is now complete. Thank you for viewing this e-learning demonstration where we looked at the process for creating e-referrals using the routine referral process and the 2-week wait process.